Hi everyone, thanks for coming back for part 7. The other thing that I had tried in this video is because I was seeing the words ascended and descended so much in this table, I thought I would, well actually not this table, but the original one over here. I kept seeing the words ascended and descended, and I thought I would try putting in to meet the Lord in the air, and those words came up, meet, Lord, and air came up. And it's interesting how it actually shifted the matrix, and this part came up here at the top where the air would be. And again, it has a lot of the same terms up here. It's talking about washing their garments. And again, it says, be ready against the third day. For the third day, Jehovah will come down in the sight of all the people upon Mount Sinai, and thou shalt set bounds unto the people round about, saying, take heed to yourselves that ye go It actually says that ye go not up into the mount, or touch the border of it. Whosoever toucheth the mount shall be surely put to death. No hand shall touch him, but he shall surely be stoned, or shot through, whether it be beast or man. He shall not live when the trumpets soundeth long. They shall come up to the mountain. And Moses went down from the mountain to the people, and sanctified the people, and washed their garments. And then the rest I had read earlier. So it's interesting how meat, Lord, and air all came up here where the air would be on top of the mountain. And you see the word meat in the blue with the letters M-E-E-T. You see air in the yellow with the letters A-I-R. And you see the word Lord in the green, the letters L-O-R-D. And some of the other, actually another thing that I had tried is, since it was talking about the third day, I thought I would try to put in third day and Pentecost, and I tried to put in these tables right here. So I'll just go to the first one. Okay, in this one I put third day, Pentecost, dead rise, elect, and then I put in the word rapture, but I put it in 2 parts, and it came up that way. And so you see the word cost over here, which is the second part of Pentecost, in the bluish purple with the letters C-O-S-T. You see Pente here in the lavender. It's kind of meshed in with cost with the letters P-E-N-T-E. And over here you see the word third, and day is over here in the pink with the letters D-A-Y. And over here in the green you see the first part of rapture, the letters R-A-P. And then you see the second part over here in the burgundy with the letters T-U-R-E. And you see the word dead over here in the blue, the letters D-E-A-D. And you see the word rise over here coming at an angle in the green with the letters R-I-S-E. And in the yellow, you have the word elect with the letters E-L-E-C-T. L E C T. And this is coming up in Matthew 26, and I'll try to read it real quick. It says, "And he went forward a little and fell on his face and prayed, saying, My Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass away from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt. And he cometh unto the disciples, and findeth them sleeping, and saith unto Peter, What, could ye not watch with me 1 hour? Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. And again a second time he went away and prayed, saying, My Father, if this cannot pass away except I drink it, thy will be done. And he came again and found them sleeping, for their eyes were heavy. And he left them again and went away and prayed a third time, saying again the same words. Then cometh he to the disciples and saith unto them, Sleep on now, and take your rest. Behold, the hour is at hand, and the Son of Man is betrayed into the hands of sinners. Arise, let us be going. Behold, he is at hand that betrayeth me. And while he yet spake, lo, Judas, one of the 12, came, and with him a great multitude with swords and staves, from the chief priests and the elders of the people. Now he that betrayed him gave them a sign, saying, Whomever I shall kiss, that is he, take him. And hopefully you can see how all of this is a parallel for the end times. There's going to be a betrayal once again by the son of perdition, and there's going to be a time when the Lord will return. So the time of the Lord will come again. This time he's going to come to judge, not to be a sacrifice this time, but this time to judge the world. And so all of this is a parallel to the end time. It refers to Passover. This, of course, occurred at the Passover when the Lord was, just before the Lord was crucified, and just before he rose again on the third day. So, again, this is a parallel also to the end times. And as you see in ELS form, we have the word Pentecost in here. So that's interesting that that comes up in ELS form, along with words such as dead, rise, elect, and rapture. Even though I did have to split up the word rapture into 2 parts, it did come up in this table. And so let me just see what the next one is, if that's the same matrix. Okay, so this is the same matrix, and it looks like that's exactly the same. Let me see. Oh, this one had the word saint. So the word saint is the added word in this one, and you see it coming up in the green with the letters S-A-I-N-T, and it's right where Jesus is saying, could you not watch for 1 hour? And over here, it looks like a repeat, but let me check it. Okay, this is coming up in a different matrix. It's coming up in Genesis 50. And again, you have third day, Pentecost, dead rise, elect, saint, and this time you have wrapped, which is a form of the word rapture. It's the word form. And so I'm not going to go over all of these terms over here. And I'll just scroll through the matrix in case anyone wants to pause it and read it. But again, this is looking like another parallel because Joseph is a type of Christ also. And again, it's talking about the third day. It's talking about the third generation here. But third day comes up in ELS. The word day comes up. And let's see what the next one is. Okay, this one's coming up in Matthew 26, so this is just a repeat. Okay, and this one's coming up in Genesis 50 again. And let's see what this one is. Okay, this one I have put in some different terms, and this one came up in Kings 18, verses 30 through 38. And in this one I put third day, Pentecost, Obama, beast, mark, icon. And icon is just another word for image. And all of those terms came up. And so I'll just go over the terms in this one. Over here in the yellow, we see the word mark, the letters M, A, R, K. You see icon in the green, the letters I, C, O, N. You see Obama here in the blue with the letters O, B, A, M, A. You see the word third here in the red. In the bluish purple, you have the second part of the word Pentecost with the letters C, O, S, T. And in the lavender, you have the first part of the word Pentecost with the letters P, E, N, T, E. And I'll go ahead and read this matrix because this one is looking really interesting. And so it reads, "And Elijah said unto the people, Come near unto me. And all the people came near unto him, and he repaired the altar of Jehovah that was thrown down. And Elijah took 12 stones, according to the number of the tribes of the sons of Jacob, unto whom the word of Jehovah came, saying, Israel shall be thy name. And with the stones he built an altar in the name of Jehovah, and he made a trench about the altar as great as would contain 2 measures of seed. And he put the wood in order, and cut the bullock in pieces, and laid it on the wood. And he said, Fill 4 jars with water, and pour it on the burnt offering and on the wood. And he said, Do it the second time. And they did it the second time. And he said, Do it the third time. And they did it the third time. And the water ran round about the altar, and he filled the trench also with water. And it came to pass at the time of the offering of the evening oblation that Elijah the prophet came near and said, O Jehovah, the God of Abraham, of Isaac, and of Israel, let it be known this day that thou art God in Israel, and that I am thy servant, and that I have done all these things at thy word. Hear me, O Jehovah, hear me, that this people may know that thou, Jehovah, art God, and that thou hast turned their heart back again. Then the fire of Jehovah fell and consumed the burnt offering, and the wood, and the stones, and the dust, and licked up the water that was in the trench. So as you can see, this matrix is showing who the true God is in relation to the false God. And of course, the true God became apparent when the fire came down, the fire of Jehovah came down and consumed the burnt offering and the wood and the stones and the dust and licked up the water that was in the trench. And again, I'm about to run out of time, so I'll continue in the next video. Thanks.